Welcome to the 38th episode of NPSee, the series that aims to bring the unimportant NPCs from games to light. Let us dive right into the vast province of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. The western city of Coral is home to a quest related to the Odiils, an imperial family consisting of an old man and his two sons. They own a farm outside the city nearby to Wayne Priory. Valus Odiil is the father. He is a retired adventurer of a sort, and concerned about his son's safety as they aim to defend the farm from encroaching monsters. His sons are Rallus and Antis. Rallus, the older of the two, is a level-headed, determined sort, and Antis is enthusiastic, if a bit bloodthirsty. Together they plan to save their farm from goblins, and we are going to help them. Now it is time to do another quest. To Coral we go. A guard pointed me the way to Valus.
Have you seen Valus Odiil recently? Spends all day in the tavern since his boys left.
Walking into the Greymere Inn, we find Valus seeking help.
You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
I've done this joke way too many times. Let's help him.
My sons. Have you seen my sons? Rallus and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety. For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallus may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place? Yes, somehow. I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
He now goes on to drinking, and offers a bit more context.
Rallus knows why we have to be the ones to get rid of them. Antis, he's another story. He's a good boy, but he's hot-headed. Keep a close eye on him, will you? Watch over them, and keep them safe. I couldn't bear to lose them to those monsters.
The game also accounts for you approaching the guard to help. They answer,
Aye, we've heard the old man's story. Nothing to back it up, though, except the word of those two kids of his. No real evidence. Even if it was true, it's out in the forest somewhere. We need to keep what's inside the town walls safe, not go running around outside them.
Bruh.
Wow, negligence. There are so many guards and they can't be bothered. I guess they're all there to shoot me as I do crimes.
Oh! Ah! Whoa! Whoa!
Down the road, we encounter the brothers.
Antis, calm down. We'll be leaving soon enough. I just can't wait. This is going to be the greatest fight ever. This is no joke, Antis, and it's nothing to be excited about. If you don't want to be doing this, then why are you even here? Father and I can handle this. I'm here because even though I'm afraid, I know that we have to do this. Father would feel the same way. Father's not scared. Don't you dare say that. You'll see when he gets here. I'll ask him, and then you'll see.
Antis is less than pleased about his father and impatient.
Why isn't Father here? He knows how important this is. What do you mean he's not coming? He told you to come with us instead? Has he no honor? Yes.
Valus is disappointed but understanding.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Valus Odiil. Have you seen him in town by any chance? Yes. He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he has asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? Yes. An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help, then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
He leads us and the quest on. On the way, you can speak more with them.
I think I'm ready for this, but I worry about Ants. They say that Ants murdered. We can't keep stopping to talk like this. We've got to get out there and fight.
Once we reach the farm, the fighting begins.
Filthy vermin. Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Defend yourselves. Here they come.
The goblins pour out from behind the rocks in 3 ways, from the front, right, and then left. The brothers fight back only if they come very close, but Antus seems much more proactive in seeking them out. Relius only seems to swing his sword when they're right beside or in front of him. Thanks, Relius. Unfortunately, Antus garners a lot of attention, and he is a touch weaker than his brother. On this occasion, we lost Antus.
I think we've got them all. We're safe for now. We'd best return to town while we can. We'll have to break the news to him that Antus didn't make it. He fought bravely, and Father will respect that. Ha ha! I knew they couldn't stand up to us! You're back, and Relius is with you, but where is Antus? I don't see him. I've lost a son? No! It can't be! I should have been with them. It should have been me, not one of them. I'm sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have little to offer you. What little money I have must now be spent on a burial. Please, if you'll excuse me. What?
150 gold richer. Crow doesn't feel that this is the best outcome, but, well, still got paid. Let us examine more ways. If only Relius dies.
Why? May you rest in peace. We beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought? But, oh no, poor Relius. Why didn't you help him? You could have saved him! You'll have to tell Father what you've done. I've lost a son.
And Valus repeats the sentiment from before. Now, let us sit and watch them take the gobos out themselves.
What's the matter? Getting
They nearly made it. Kinda sucks for them. Oh well. Back to Valus.
They didn't make it. Oh God. They died out there all alone. I should have been with them. It should have been me, not them. I'm sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. What little money I have must now be spent on burials. Please, if you'll excuse me.
No reward at all. Even though I did my best. It is weird to me that he says,
Oh God.
here instead of gods. Seems to be an oversight to me. Perhaps he's only invoking one of the divines. Let's go back once again and keep them both alive. It can be surprisingly difficult. To draw attention towards you need to run up to them and hit them a bunch, but they are quite adamant to go for the boys. Good luck if you do this, and be prepared for several attempts. Huzzah! So say it's so pretentious, okay. Successful, we return.
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful! Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet.
He gives us Chilrand, a wonderful sword that actually resurfaces in Skyrim. You can find it in the bottom of Mercer Frey's house, a member of the Thieves Guild in Riften. I mean, assuming you know Skyrim.
Buy armor from Grelka.
Nope, sorry, nothing.
It is a glass short sword with a blue hue rather than the normal green. It is enchanted to chill enemies, as it kills enemies. Perfect companion for taking on the forces of Oblivion, such as the portal that appeared down the hill from the farm. Let's go destroy it. After the farm is safe and the quest ends, the family have nothing more unique to express. Their interesting bits are done and they are now normal citizens of Cyrodiil. Valis spends his days largely in the Grey Mare trying to get help for his sons. During the quest and after its completion, his focus turns to drinking. Surprisingly, he does not join his sons at the farm, instead taking on a relaxed schedule. At 4 AM, he is in his house in town, eating, or rather drinking, breakfast. Then he heads to the inn at 6 AM. There he drinks for the whole day until 8 PM when he heads home, then mucks about for the night.
My name is Yugal Ballet.
Valis and Antis do not appear in the game until the quest starts, which pops them into being on the road outside of Wayne Priory. You meet them, help them, bring them back. Once the quest is done, both will head back to the farm. There they mostly remain inside, but poke out every now and then to do some farming. Despite having a farmhouse, Valis also owns a house in town. It is amongst the low-income houses on the far southwestern side of town. The home is made of wood, with no notable features. Inside, the place is one room outfitted for all purposes. The farm itself is a vibrant one. The building is the generic, stone-walled, thatch-roofed farmhouse. Inside is one large chamber with a divider separating the brother's single from the father's double bed that will never be used. There is a nerdred plant, ample clutter, and 3 Cyrodiilic brandy bottles that catch the eye immediately. The field is well kept, aside from the goblin corpses and broken fences. They farm neat rows of different produce: blackberries, carrots, lettuce, anguish, watermelons, radishes, tomatoes, and goblins. It has it all. To ascertain what the Odiils' possessions are necessitated only one murder, as it is fairly easy to let Rallis and Antis die, as I have previously shown. Rallis wears a coarse linen shirt, huntsman pants and stitched leather shoes, and Antis dresses in a dark green shirt, laced leathers and stitched leather shoes, just like his bro. Both fight with their iron longswords, no matter what level Crow is, consequently that's why they're not very effective in the late game. Murdering Valis with Chilrend in some sort of twisted evil poetic killing, he wears a quilted doublet, tan linens, and doeskin shoes. Well, that's it really. 'Twas nice to do a quest once again. Let the NPCs Valis, Rallis, and Antis Odiil be NPC'd. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again in the next episode.
You should be ashamed.